everyone. So I'm back with another video on our project with Min Hong. Our project is like this game here, and previously in our previous video we've done a video on Cipher as well as an update on the main game. So now we're gonna go through Caesar Cipher, and in the next video we're gonna go through Shift Cipher. So let's go. As explained in the previous video, this the mechanism of the players following the sequence is that in normal you have to input the answer that you have given in easy mode. So there is some unsolved problem here where if you just click X, you're sort of wrong. So occasionally this doesn't come out, and occasionally it does. So I'm still trying to evaluate the problem. If there's any solution to it, then I'll post an update. Alright, let's go through easy. Well, the main reason that I wanted to separate all the ciphers is that the video could end up really long if I combine everything. The book that I took this story from, in both Caesar Cipher and Shift Cipher, I've taken the stories from Usborne Puzzle Adventure Omnibus. I have mentioned in the start of the video where this story has been taken from the story is adapted or abridged of the original. Then at the end of this video there will be like some ending credits where I will thank the authors and publisher and book. So as I explained in the previous video, both Caesar Cipher and Shift Cipher, their stories are longer, the videos are longer. There's an epilogue just to end the story nicely, where in the epilogue, if you answer the question correctly in hard, you will get the epilogue. So in the epilogue, there may or may not be like cipher text presented, but you don't have to solve them. It's just like, it's not compulsory and it's optional to solve. Here's our prompt for the question. Usually it's like sort of like mysterious. Alright, it's very long. Longer compared to Big Fan Cipher. Alright, thanks to Usborne Puzzle Adventure Omnibus, publisher Usborne, writers Jenny Tyler, Gabby Waters, Karen Dobie, and Martin Oliver. And the background was taken from Google Images. You can see it was United Airlines. So once you're done with the video, you can click done, and here you input the answer of what you have just seen before that. So, yeah, that's the same problem that appeared in the front. Oops. Okay, you can pause it here, and here's your reference. So the shift key hasn't been given, and there is some sort of like discrepancy or dispute between Caesar Cipher and Shift Cipher. It's supposed to be one and the same, but I'm going with my the textbook that I'm using, which is McGraw-Hill by Kenneth Rosen. It's sort of like distinguished Caesar Cipher and Shift Cipher, although a lot of people say that Caesar Cipher is basically Shift Cipher. So when it's Caesar Cipher, we're gonna go with Shift key 3. So that's why the Shift key hasn't been given here, because it's supposed to be 3. So I'm sorry if whatever you're learning is combining these two together. So in this case we separated the thing. So essentially Caesar Cipher and Shift Cipher are supposed to be in one arcade mode, but in this one, in our game, we separated it. So using Shift key 3, you will get the meaning of this. So I'll be typing out the answer right now. stop, exit in this, in here, but after that we start off with another lowercase. This thing ends with a full stop, so we'll have to end it with a full stop as well. Okay. Oh wait, what? Since the answer is like pretty long, so it's really easy to make mistakes. But unlike the main game, Caesar Cipher, like these arcade modes, you can redo the answer as many times as you want, and you don't really have to go through that high level again. So this is quite okay. Answer, I recommend that you copy from the previous and then enter it here. Oh, wait, hold after this I'm gonna be shorter because I learned from my lesson. I actually didn't want to pit everyone to a longer answer, but is really suspicious. It's quite obvious. But this is a children's book, so the plot twist must be amazing. Okay, so here's our question. And the next part will be sort of the same as in the previous video, ending credits and the to be continued. So let's go with that. So here we have to type out the entire thing again, but it's shorter. So actually easy, normal and hard, there's like no difficulty level between all of them. Like a difference in difficulty. was just taken because it has a sickly sweet smell as well. But I don't think they cause blue spots on the victims. So this is a very long passage. Go back here. Okay, as reference. So I won't have you key the entire thing in. You do not need to copy the plain text of the passage, but you have to solve the riddle. It's a riddle, and there should be 3 answers. So separate each answer with a comma. So observing here, there's supposed to be a space after the comma. The riddle actually said, well, you can try to solve the riddle yourself. I'll just input the answer here straight away. Okay, we're correct. So now we'll go on to the epilogue. Is the ciphertext, but it's optional to solve. Okay, we're done. With the same credits as well. Yeah. So we're done. Alright, that is all for Caesar Cipher, and in the next video we'll continue.